4 hours ago, a Libron satellite crew reported the auxiliary fleet not only missed their rendezvous, but failed to complete their objective. The engineers discharged and cleared the remaining satellites themselves, but there was no sign of the fleet that we sent to do the job. 1 hour ago, HQ received the forward scout from the missing demo fleet. The Raptor crew was a combination of unconscious and nearly dead, but the co-pilot managed the jump to Pycon before blacking out. The Raptor's nav history shows the fleet pursued signals traffic to a relay inside of Cylon territory. We can only assume they thought they'd found a juicy target of opportunity and walked right into an ambush. We've all seen the recent string of Ministry failures surfacing across the holobands. The Admiralty wants us to close the gaping holes in this operation and salvage whatever face we can. I gotta be honest, sir. It's easy to get frustrated over this. We didn't make these mistakes. But if we've got an opportunity to save some of our people, even after a frack-up like this, I'm glad we're heading out there.
I did not expect to see you in my congregation today, sir. Something about Hibernia struck close to the bone. Come, sit.
My brothers used to go to that festival. Not every year, but enough. That could have been them. It could be them, and I wouldn't fracking know.
You do not keep contact with your family.
I can't out here. I don't come from a military family. It's too hard for them to keep up. They just wait for shore leave, and then it's a landslide of marriages and feuds and unexpected deaths. Cram in every single thing that's happened since I was last home. And then, before I get a chance to breathe, I'm back up here.
You must miss them.
That's not a difficult guess, Sarge. Family is everything to a Tauran. I thought they'd be proud, you know? Little Alessandro grew into a military man. Turns out tailors and fishermen don't have time for a soldier who can't stay home.
Have you thought of finishing your tour and going back?
Not once. That's vile, isn't it? With everything we see out here every fracking day, the pain and the death, it's torture out here. And it's hell being back there. And every time, I choose to come back here.
No civilian has ever missed the war they were subjected to. We are different. Ask Commander Nash why he spends years away from his son, a boy he loves dearly and barely knows. We come back to this hardship because it is a hardship we endure together. Such bonds wrought in battle are near impossible to break. It will take time, but you will see. You are where the gods want you. Praise Ares, young Alessandro. You are where you need to be.
track.
Close the door behind you, Commander. You'll remember 2 days ago we sent Raptor 909 on a supply run back to Scorpia.
Yeah, with that new pilot. I believe you called him a cocky son of a bitch to his face.
And I wasn't wrong. They have, however, completed their actual mission. Our boys accompanied a Greystone engineer, one Dr. Becca Kelly, to an overrun tourist trap on Jerba. From there, she leaked the location of the Ghost Fleet directly to Cylon Command.
What?
I was blind to her deceptions. She played her cards close to her chest. But I failed to see how her betrayal can be considered a success, sir.
We already knew about Kelly's sympathies. As soon as she reported to the Osiris, Ghost Fleet began their jump prep. By the time the Cylons mustered a response, Ghost Fleet had already left their holding location and began the offensive campaign. We no longer need to sneak around the quorum with this cloak and dagger nonsense. All of Sarkis's cards are out on the table. We'll know in a couple of days if his gambit pays off.
So now we go and pick up our Raptor crews, right?
That is the concern I wanted to raise with you. I have to consider, Lieutenant, that you're in the middle of a personal crisis. Your newfound crusade to rescue everyone from the war.
Sir, that's not exactly fair.
Don't misunderstand me, son. I get it. Every person in my shoes gets it. That's also why I brought the sergeant in, for her more level-headed assessment.
I think we should pick them up. If they are in Cylon territory, then they may still require extraction. And if Dr. Kelly is alive, she should see justice for her betrayal.
We all agree, then. Go ahead, Mr. Singh. Prepare Galactica for a jump to Jerba within the hour. The quicker we return our boys home, the better.